Hello. Alright, so when you last left me earlier this afternoon, I was about to go out on my little day trip to Matsushima, which is ranked as one of the three views of Japan. Apparently it's one of the top three most beautiful places in Japan. It's basically like 260 little tiny, like really tiny islands. Each one of them is covered with some pine trees. Even like these small little tiny islands, and they just have a couple pine trees. You can. So I went out, and I was like, well, I mean, I got to check this out. You know, you saw the weather earlier; it was beautiful, beautiful weather all day. I went and I hopped on the train, and we had to. There's like a couple of train switches to get there. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't too long of a commute though. So I showed up there around 3:30, and I had about 30 minutes until the last ferry for the day was going to go out all around the little island. So I hadn't eaten yet, so I thought I would try one of the foods that Miyagi is so famous for, which is their oysters. So I went to this little place, and they were, I mean, so anyway, I went to this place where they had these oysters, and it was something like, I paid like 400 yen for an oyster, and it was like, the oyster itself, the shell was probably like this big, which meant the oyster was like that big by like that fat. It was huge, and it was, the word for oyster is kaki, so it was like kaki batayaki, which is like an oyster grilled on with butter, and so I was like, well, I mean, it's gotta be good. So they take this like enormous oyster and put it on the grill, and then once it's hot enough, they open it up, and they take a wedge of butter and just put it in the shell while it's all on the grill, and then the butter just melts in with the oyster, and it was seriously so big, and like I had trouble managing it with my chopsticks, and I ate it, and like I can check oysters off my list, but man, so good. I can't explain it to you. You kind of have to just come here and try it for yourself. Basically, Japan is all about, you know, short little experiences, you know, like Cherry Blossom Festival and whatnot. And so, you know, food is just falling right in line for them. And so Sendai is called the Kingdom of Food, or the Food Kingdom, one or the other. But they have, you know, all these little specialty dishes. So I got to try the butter oyster, which was like insane. So I went on this ferry, and it was like something like 11 or 1200 yen for a 40-minute little boat ride in around these islands. So, you know, I was more than happy to pay that, especially since it's like supposed to be this big deal. So beautiful, just insane. And the whole time you're on the ferry, the seagulls are, I guess they've figured out that on the ferry people have these, you can buy these like shrimp. If you've ever had hot fries, imagine the texture of hot fries only with like a light shrimp flavor instead of spicy. They're really tasty, but this flock of seagulls flies literally maybe like this far away from me. It's just like this seagull just looking at me, like staring, like, give me a fry, give me a fry, give me a fry, give me a fry. And he's flying, like literally I touched his wing. I was like, and just touched it. So I bought a bag of these fries, which is like not even $1, it's like 100 yen. And then you can toss them into the flock, and a seagull just like, and just grab it right out of the air. Or you can hold one out, and a seagull will like swoop down and just eat it out of your hand. Really ridiculous. So these islands were just beautiful, 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 absolutely insane. Then after I got to the islands, I went to a little temple they had, and then I crossed a bridge into a smaller island, and just kind of like, I was just walking around. It was this gorgeous little island, and it had a temple on the island, just different little clearings for you to just kind of sit down and relax and just listen to like the seagulls and the waves and look out at all these tiny little islands scattered around. And then on my way home, I had done a little research, and I found out that there was this place about halfway between Sendai and Matsushima, at this one train station, and it's this place called Kameki Sushi, which I think is like, it's called like the Pleasant Turtle Sushi or something, if my kanji is correct. And apparently they claim to have the best sushi in Japan, which is a huge statement. So I was like, well, I mean, I gotta try this out. I paid probably like, I paid out like a good $50 for myself. I got the Hitori-sama, Hitori-sama Teishoku, which is like basically the single person meal, and it was this array of nigiri sushi, and I don't know what to tell you. I got like I had like 3 glasses of green tea, a bottle of hot sake, which was like awesome, and a little dessert, and just like this, because I mean they don't give it to you all at once like they do in America, because that's stupid, because you know the whole idea is that it's so fresh. So you know, as they cut it, you know, he cuts it, prepares it, puts it down in front of you on your little thing, and then you know I say, you know, like oshoyu wa, or like, you know, like mama de taberu, like not like that because that'd be impolite, but just like that kind of deal. It's just like, you know, do I put in soy sauce or do I just eat it like that? And he would tell me, and I had a good conversation with the guy and a couple sitting next to me. And the couple sitting next to me said that they had eaten at like the top place in Tokyo, and that the place that we were eating at was just like better. So it may very well have been some of the best sushi in Japan. Who knows? Just goddamn, just delicious, 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 delicious. You know, everything from like sea urchin to shrimp to whatever the hell fish I ate, and everything was so good. Just like the creamiest, most delicious, glorious, flavorful stuff I've ever had. Yeah, so I mean, just I had a amazing dinner to top off this like great day. This internship's definitely going to be what I make of it. You know, I've heard from people that just like spent the time translating manga or something, and I mean, you can do that at home. So they had a not great time. I'm having a really good time so far, just because like I'm making it a really good time, like, you know, just going on little day trips. So yep, crossing oyster and amazing sushi off the list. I still have to try the cow tongue here, which I hear is really tasty. But I mean, like, that was my day. I'm gonna send some pictures back to the family, but for the rest of you, I strongly recommend the trip out to Matsushima. Well worth it for the day. All right, I love you back at home. I will talk to you tomorrow.